For those of you wondering why there hasn't been any road to becoming a professional rugby player videos, there's a simple answer to that. It's because there hasn't been any rugby I can upload. But about 2 weeks ago, I had a God blessing message from my team that rugby has been called up. We can go back to training. For the past 2 weeks, I've been grinding, going to training, and getting my work in. Finally, in 2 days' time, I'm gonna have my first game against Sitges. They are, to not say the best, one of the best teams in Catalonia. It's a pretty good caliber of rugby I'm gonna be playing. I'm really looking forward to this game because obviously I haven't played a rugby game in about let's say a year now. I haven't played rugby in about a year now, and the excitement is absolutely unbelievable. I don't really want to make this intro that long, so let's get my rugby bag ready and let's get started. So in my rugby bag, obviously I'm going to need my shoes. Don't really know, they're on a discount. The ground on Sitges doesn't permit metal studs. I'm going to use these ones because they're mixed, plastic and metal. So that's the first thing that goes in my bag. I'm going to put it in the front part here. Got to take my shirt with me, my mouth guard, water bottle that won't fill until tomorrow because I'm not leaving the train until then. So that also goes in there. My clubs, tracksuit, trousers. Don't worry, you will be able to see me in these clothes tomorrow if you're interested. But now I've got to put them all in the book bag. So book bag, rugby bag, same thing. Let's get it all in. Raincoat, just in case. Never know. Obviously, game day polo. Go take that everywhere you go when you're with your team. And new socks that surprisingly haven't opened yet because all we've done is train and I didn't really want to ruin them. The rest of the stuff that I'll be taking with me is either drying or not ready for tomorrow. I won't add that into the video, it's basically more clothes. So that's basically what I'm going to have in my book bag. And that's it for today. I'll see you tomorrow. Ecstatic. I'm getting ready for the train and heading out to Tarragona to get my training and also my game in and Sitges on the 6th. I'm so psyched. Guys, it's the next day. Just getting everything ready. Haven't finished online school, but I'm jumping my English class because I already told you I don't need that. My train. I need to grab another one that's a little bit sooner at 1. It leaves at 1:34, so I'll be arriving in Tarragona at 3:10. Then from there, I'm going to be like having a small lunch in Tarragona. After that, I'm going to my friend's house. He's taking me. I already explained all the situation. So let me just get everything ready, and then I'll see you after I've finished all my tasks. Just finished up half of my online school class today. I'm in recess right now, so I'm gonna have lunch and get my things ready for the train ride to Tarragona. So let's go and eat. We're officially on our way to rugby training. Waiting for this moment for about a month now. I mean, sorry, for about 10 months now. Heading down, getting to the train and going to Tarragona. Go everything. Say goodbye to my mom. Say goodbye to my dad. Grandma gave me some pointers on what I should do because I'm going to be playing flanker, hopefully, not obviously, hopefully. So let's see what happens now. See you at the train station. I'm psyched. Again, I'll say it again. I'm psyched. We have officially arrived at the train station, as you can see here. So all that's left to do now is wait. That's something I'm really good at. So let's wait till the train comes, and then we'll proceed to transport ourselves to Tarragona.
Barcelona, estació de França. Circula amb retard en el seu recorregut. 4 minuts. Els preguem que
I'm just
disculpin
late.
les molèsties.
I'm in just 4 minutes late.
Tren Regional Express.
Oh, so that means I'm gonna wait 4 minutes more. It's not a big inconvenience, but that's what it is. And also want to take the time to show you how beautiful, I don't know if you can see it, it's how beautiful my town is. It's in the middle of nowhere, but the scenes are absolutely amazing. The camera doesn't give it justice, so let's wait for the train. ticket revisor guy just passed. I got my ticket. I've got about a 2-hour train ride ahead of me, but I planned ahead. I put my tablet. I downloaded some episodes of Snoop Doggy Codes on Netflix, and I've got a couple of documentaries I can watch on the way back too. I've got some headphones, and that's basically what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna film the outside like I normally do because I'll be watching Snoop Dogg. So, see you when I get to the station. We're arriving. We're here. We're here. Just got out of the train station. It was about 20 minutes late, not gonna lie, but I was expecting that. I thought to be my friend's house until about an hour's time. It's about a 40-minute walk, so I'm gonna take my time around the beach, have a good look around the city. I haven't been here for a long time, so that's basically all I'm gonna do. Walk into his house, get to his house, and enjoy the scenery. Oh, I can't wait. Guys, I think I've got the right street. Now it's just a matter of finding the right house. Let's cross the street now. And hopefully, I know I'm not lost, hopefully I found his house. Ramon's house. I think I'm the right place, but there's 4 options. So I'm just gonna do the typical press all the buttons and hope for the best. I'll see if I get in. Found the house.
No sé por qué he sabido que estabas ahí.
My boy. Me he encontrado con Ernesto y aún estaba con unas chicas, tío. So we finally found his house after about 30 minutes of walking, pace walking, because you know we got to get there quick. And I found him playing Minecraft. I didn't even know this game was like still relevant, but obviously, you know, he's an OG of video games, so this boy's building his house out of cobblestone. So we're gonna play a little bit of Minecraft, and then we're gonna head out to training sessions. So see you then. We just arrived at the training ground, so I'm just gonna get changed, and then that's it. Get changed and get training. Just finished up training, gonna head to my friend's house and get a night's sleep. See you in the morning. Bye. Bye. I've had a hectic day today. Training, walking, and moving around basically. So what I'm gonna do now is head to sleep and get as much rest as I can for tomorrow morning. Because tomorrow is my game. I want to be fully rested for that. So I'm gonna get to bed. That's what I told you. Sleep. And hope for the best tomorrow. Fingers crossed we can go so. See you then. Just woken up. Had some breakfast. And go to the, what's it called, dude? The bread maker? My mind's in a different plane of understanding right now, so I'm gonna go to whatever, the bakery, that's what it's called. Get some bread because there's no food after the game because of COVID, obviously. And then I think we're gonna, after we get the bread, we're gonna just wait it out until we have to leave. The bus arrives at around 11 o'clock, so that's good. Here we decided it would be a good idea to do some passes for the game to get ourselves warmed up, so we started with our left, transitioned to our right, and then did some back and forward passes. We had to leave for the bus, so we couldn't film that much. So I'll leave with the clips here. Now it's time to get the bus. Let's go.
Nada de loco. Buenos días.
Buenos días.
Para que te chingado y tienes
Eugenio,
¿Qué te has sentido?
ahora te voy a preguntar algo. Espera.
¿Qué te has hecho? ¿Youtuber o qué?
Sí.
Hola.
¡Mis panas!
Here we start off the first game of our season. Our number 12 passed it to Lucas. I stayed behind because my trainer told me to, and I ended up doing shoelace tackle here to save him from advancing any more than what he should have. They're 12, so decided to try to shoot it past our legs, so we tackled him. Passed it to me. This is my first entrance here. I ended up gaining about 4 meters, I'd say. Not that bad, to be honest. Passing him continued. Here we lose a ruck. Ended up getting it wide, and luckily we ended up stopping them. wasn't the best tackling, but we did get them in the end because we haven't been tackling in about 10 months now. So all these tackles that you see that we've missed, I think we're missing them for good reason. 10 months without tackling is pretty bad. Well, there's actually no exception for this. I did get back and make him lose the ball, but that was pretty bad defending. We need to be in a line, and we weren't, so that's something we need to get better at. First scrum, completely lose it. Wasn't good at all. I kept my head up, try to see 8 come out, tackled him, but you managed to get the ball out, and they continued with the pressure. I think it was an advantage for them, so they got a scrum. 8 comes out, I see him, managed to tackle him, but didn't get back, and I think they scored their first try here. First line out, pretty good. Pass it to the 9, gets out to the 12, 12 passes out into touch. Pretty good play by us. Not really much I can say here. Their first line out, they pass it to the 9. I tackled their 6 because I thought it was gonna, but I didn't get there in time. This is where I fished my first ball here. Get him to the ground and then get our hands in, because being a number 8, you gotta get in there. So this is where I won my first ball. I think only ball of the game. Here our number 12's out. Our number 12 kicks it out to their player, and I think we get him out into touch, if I remember correctly, and we get a line out. Line out's pretty good today. We won all of them that were in our possession, so pass it out to the 12, and I tried to get to the ruck as fast as I could. There will be a couple things I'm going to say after the video, or at the end of the video, that I need to get better at, but so far there's been a couple things I've seen, mostly in the fence. Cut, obviously. So here our number 13 kicks the ball, and this is another thing I see I could have gotten better at. I could have come back and protected them before, so this ends up being a mess. We still have the ball, but it could have been all prevented by me attacking it and winning the ruck. See, we end up shooting it, but good pressure by our number 14 to get the ball, and we end up getting a line out that we eventually win, if I remember correctly. Pass it to 9. Ref says it went straight. I did try to tackle 9 just in case. We ended up winning this ball. Wasn't the cleanest, but we ended up winning it. Here the ball comes out. It was an advantage for us, so the 10 takes it fast and shoots it out, and we didn't really get any meters made by that, but we continue anyway. This is coming up from a touch line out, and we did them all. Pass it to 9, 9 passes out to the 12, 12 to 13. We end up winning some meters here with our 13 passing it to our number 15 and advancing some meters and winning. Okay, here we got another touch. Another line out, winning 13, 13, 15. 15 decides to go in, probably a good decision because there wasn't many people out wide. We end up winning this. It doesn't really lead to much, as we now will lose ruck and a slamming tackle there, and they end up shooting out. I should have ran and pressured the ball because the ref said there wasn't any ruck. So obviously, if there's no ruck, then there's no fora de jogo. How would you say here? That's when. What's that called? I'll just cut that out. Here, this is after a second try. They shoot the ball. I think it comes straight to me, if I remember correctly. It comes straight to me, and I try to advance as much as I can, get it to the ground, and get a penalty against me because in under 18s you can't release the ball underneath your knees. Didn't know that. Good to know. So I won't be doing that again. Learn from your mistakes. Pretty terrible tackle because I thought he was going to take it to his right man, but he ends up doing a dummy and passing it. So I did get him to the ground, but it wasn't the best in the world, and they ended up making a lot of meters made just because I didn't do a dominant tackle. Here, number 12 manages to get the ball, pass it, we win the ruck, and I think we are able to shoot it out, but I don't really remember it that well. Yes, I think yeah. And our number 12 shoots it out. Not into touch, but it was the end of the half anyway. So here we pressure. We end up winning a touch, but me wanting to be a professional rugby player, I touch the ball and it goes back in. So here, tackle the 9. Ref blows his whistle, didn't hear him, so I smashed the 9 just in case, and I was out for 5 minutes. This is towards the end of the game when I came back in because our coach wanted to try new things. So I think they've scored 3 tries so far, and I came back in. So that's what it is. Phase. Okay. Here's another scrum of mine. I'm playing 8, but we wanted to try a new position, so I'm back into flanker. Not really much I can say there. I looked at my head, tried to tackle the number 8 that came out, go him to the ground, and I think they scored the try. Shoot the ball, came out, tackled this guy, decided to. We end up winning a lot of meters from here because we're pressuring the defense. So the defense takes the ball, not really good pass, and we end up winning the ruck here. That eventually leads to our first try. Penalty. Number 10 takes it quickly. Defend the ruck as fast as I can. Come on, guys. Okay, pass it to number 5. Number 5 scores his first try. 3-1. We got another scrum here. Number 7 comes up with the ball. Try to defend the ruck as best way you can. Another thing I want to say is that I should go lower in the ruck. I'm not defending high enough because if someone did decide to come in, I don't think it was rightly prepared. Here was a little bit better, but it transitions to another scrum. See, it was not a lot of scrums to the end. I'm number 8, so it's under pressure. Did win this scrum. Number 19, pass it to our 10 to, oof. That was a tackle. Here we go again. Same old story. 19 to 9, 22, 23. End up tackling him. They should have opened the ball, as they do. Missed the tackle. I tackle them down to the ground, and we win the ruck. Here I'm helping my other flanker come out and offload it to our number 7, or number 3. I'm sorry, and he goes out into touch. But we do win this one, or not? Yep, win this one. But we do get an advantage anyway. So we try to do things. I put myself behind number 10 just in case if he gets the ball out. I'm there ready for their entrance. Yep, there. Tackle, high tackle, come into the and try to get as much meters made as I see. I twirled, so I got a little bit. Okay, this is last play of the game. Passes to number 10. Number 10 passes to me. I pass it to number 14, and that's a try. So we ended up playing pretty good for our first game. Obviously, no one was together. We don't play together often, but this is the end of the game. Convert it, and it was a pretty good game. There's a couple of things I want to say here. I need to get better in tackling, defense, obviously attacking. There's so many things I need to get better. But let me just say the basics. I need to get lower in the scrum and the ruck. Tackling, I need to lead with my shoulders, more dominant tackles. Pressure more in the defense line, and be there when my other players need me, so that we can advance more. That's basically what I want to take to the next game on Saturday. So hope you enjoyed this video, and see you in the next one.